I'm a 71% successful grant writer, and I love talking about funding alternatives instead of loans, lines of credit, and credit cards that we can take advantage of. Today, I am going to apply for the Hello Skip $15,000 grant for you here live on YouTube. And if you would allow me the pleasure to learn about your business and to apply for you, you have just by Friday, April 26, 2024, to apply for this grant by 5 p.m. or 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And that's 5 p.m. Pacific. I believe that's 7 p.m. Central Time. So we have just about 24 hours to apply for this grant. And I would love for you all to take advantage of the opportunity yourselves, or you can give me the pleasure of applying for you live on YouTube today and tomorrow. Now, if you would like to apply for Murphy, no. Murphy is, let me show y'all. Murphy is literally taking my rug out the door. What are you doing? What are you doing? This, and then give me my rag. What is going on here? This is ghetto-ness. No, Murphy. I need this rag. No. Jeez Louise. Sorry, y'all. Murphy be trying it, don't he? He really do be trying it. All right, so the Hello Skip $15,000 grant opportunity is one for the books, okay? Hello Skip usually gives out $1,000 micro grants, but since the beginning of this year, they've been giving out multiple opportunities from $10,000 grants all the way up until $15,000 grant opportunities. Now, if you don't know what a grant is, let me school you before we move forward. A grant is simply free money that you can get from the U.S. government, like the U.S. Treasury and the presidential administration. We saw this during the pandemic. As well as you can get this free money from Fortune 500 companies and sponsors like Walmart, Amazon, Tesla, Google, FedEx, UPS, and more. And you can also get this free money from federally certified nonprofit organizations that is like Hello Skip, Hello Alice, the Minority Business Development Agency, and the SBA. These are all places that give us the alternatives and free money to take advantage of. No credit checks, no personal information needed like your date of birth or social, no tax returns, and no business bank statements, okay? You don't have to worry about none of that stuff. So, without further ado, let's dive deeper into the Hello Skip $15,000 grant because we only have 24 hours left to apply. Now, I was on here yesterday on my off day applying for this grant for y'all because I wanted to make sure you didn't miss out on the chance of potentially winning $15,000. Now, so many of my amazing friends have given me the pleasure of applying for these grants for you all here live on YouTube, and I've had a really great time. I started applying for grants here live on YouTube about 3 weeks ago when Hello Skip introduced their Hello Skip $10,000 Perseverance Grant. The $10,000 Perseverance Grant was a grant that you need to just show determination and grit during your business, right? I applied for that grant for over 420 small business owners and my friends. Such an amazing experience. So many of you all, actually out of the 420, actually 300 and something of y'all actually just learned about Hello Skip and grants and what grants are. So I kickstarted your grant writing journey and introduced you to an amazing platform. So now that I have introduced you to Hello Skip, do not allow these opportunities that I'm talking about here on live on YouTube be the only opportunities you take advantage of. Hello Skip is an amazing platform to kickstart your grant writing journey, so why not sign yourself up? You can visit helloskip.com. You can use my invite code Superior Shelby, and then once you sign up, you'll see there's over 10 grants in the platform that you can apply to that serve in your favor. Now, with grants, and now that you know grants don't go by your credit, no bank statements needed, and no personal information needed, there's 4 different ways you can get approved of a grant. One way is through a pitch competition like Shark Tank. Another way is through a random raffle or drawing. Another way is through a full judgment, which is they're reviewing the answers and they're choosing the best candidate. And then lastly would be, a first come, first serve opportunity, all right? So with that being said, we saw the first come, first serve opportunity during the pandemic with the PPP funding and the SBA EIDL Target Advance. We saw the pitch competitions like Shark Tank on TV, random raffles and drawings. Think of those like scratch-offs or lottos, but you still have to play to get paid, right? So you still got to apply in order for you to get the opportunity. And then also with these what is it, like the first come first serve opportunities, like those was like the SBA stuff, right? We saw that. And with the full judgment, with the judgments where they're reading the actual applications, we saw that with the last grant, which was the Hello Skip $10,000 perseverance grant. So many of you all are such amazing business owners and you have great products and services. You have asked me questions like, how many people are they awarding this grant and how are they choosing persons? Well, what I can say is from our experience with the Hello Skip $10,000 perseverance grant, they just chose a winner about 6 days ago. And they chose the winner simply by reviewing the answers on the application and choosing the best candidate out of all of the applicants, which is a tough decision. Ryder at Hello Skip made it very clear that there were so many applications being put in, and there was so many of you all that was between 8s and 9s. How they judge is that they choose one winner, right? And then out of that, how they choose that one winner, lucky winner, is that they narrow down from about a big pool of, let's say 30 to down to 20 and then down to the top 10. Out of the top 10, it's a real challenge to choose the number one grant winner out of that top 10. Ryder from Hello Skip explained how there were so many 8s and 9s. And I had the pleasure of applying for this grant for over 420 businesses. But unfortunately, out of 420 of y'all, not one of y'all got it. It's okay. Because the person who truly won the $10,000 perseverance grant, their answer was stellar and extraordinary. This was a California-based business that simply went through the California wildfires and COVID all at the same time, losing family members and their home. They had to show grit and determination and perseverance through that time in order for them to keep the family that they do have together, and also in order to show strength and to continue on with their product and service. That is a well-deserving company for sure, okay? So let's move forward. I'm gonna show you guys the Hello Skip platform as soon as I get Murphy outside because he clearly has to use the bathroom. Murphy, y'all, Murphy is acting up. What? He just doesn't want me to be great today. You don't even have to pee, and it just stopped raining. Literally doesn't have to pee. All right, so I want to get help applying for the grant. You can visit helloskip.com, and you can apply to the grant. It's a 4-question application. You have nothing to lose out on. You have to make sure he doesn't go out to the side. Okay, cool. All right, so let me show y'all the grant really quick while we have Murphy outside using the bathroom. And shout out to y'all who actually purchased the course. Shout out to y'all. Okay, so let me show you the grant. So you can visit helloskip.com. You can sign yourself up. Okay, this is the Hello Skip $15,000 entrepreneur grant that we are talking about. So it says, at Skip, we understand that entrepreneurship is hard and expensive. It's why we build our tools to make funding easier. The Skip $15,000 entrepreneur grant celebrates the commitments you have made to getting your business funded. This grant is open to all entrepreneurs and small business owners in the United States, regardless of the stage or size of their business. When it says regardless of the stage or size of your business, that means you don't have to have an LLC or an EIN number in order to qualify. So you have to be a US-based entrepreneur and you must be 18 years or older, and they extended it until Friday, all right? So we have 24 hours to apply for this grant. Now, this is the application itself, all right? The first question asks, describe your product or service. The second question asks, how do you help your customers with your product or service? The third question asks, how would you use the grant money? And the last question asks, what have you done so far to get your business funded, right? A 4-question application, it's not asking for your date of birth or social, no bank statements needed. And also, you don't have to have an LLC or EIN friend, okay? So you can visit helloskip.com, sign yourself up, and put in Superior Shelby as the invite code, okay? So let me shout you guys out who purchased the course. And also I have, me and my team, we have completed all of the grants. So if you are like missing a form or anything, you definitely want to voice that. So that way we can make sure we get all we need, okay? I feel like there's a list of people that they haven't been able to check their Etsy messaging. When you have me apply for the grant for you, you click the link in the description, you purchase the $30 course called How to Get a UEI Number. Once you purchase the course, I send you a Google form. When I send you the Google form, I send it through Etsy messaging. It's very important that you have your Etsy account set up with the email that you purchased the course with. That way it'll be easier for you to access our messages. In addition to that, you'll be able to access our message through your email too, because you'll be able to get an email notification that says, hey, you have a message from so-and-so in Etsy. You want to go to that message, click on the Google form link that I sent you and fill out that form so I can have the information needed to complete the grant for you. All right. So that's how that works. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So let's go check on y'all nephew really quick. So I showed y'all the grant, helloskip.com. That's where you can go to go get the grant. Okay, he's right here. So I also want to talk to y'all about some transitions. All right, we got some stuff we're going to talk about in this live. It's Thursday. It's Thursday and it's like, why not? Hold on. Make sure this thing's on. Okay, so a few things that I want to talk about. All right. So HelloSkip, I don't work for HelloSkip. Let's make that clear. I don't work for HelloSkip. They don't got me on the payroll or none of that stuff. I just genuinely like this federally certified nonprofit organization because it's so easy for you to track your grants. This is the perfect platform to get into when you are just starting to understand what grants are. Now, am I going to take the time out to really teach you how to learn, like work the program? No, I'm not. HelloSkip has agents, okay? They have their own payroll team that they pay to make sure you guys don't have any make sure you guys have technical support, customer service support, and lending support as well. If you want to get into loans, lines of credit, credit cards, or even other grant opportunities, HelloSkip is a really great platform to like kickstart that journey. So also, let's talk a little bit about while I'm waiting on a few people here, because I did shout y'all out. And just to make sure, Carissa and Quentin, you guys came in like overnight, so I'm hoping that they completed everything. But let's talk about this TikTok ban thing, all right? TikTok is officially banned, right, in the United States. The president signed it into order. The House and Senate signed it into order. I've never seen a bill get signed so quick and have a majority vote like that in a long time, all right? And this goes to show you why you should not rely on social media as a marketing tool solely for your business, especially if you have a product. Social media is not the end all be all when we're talking about marketing your business. There's so many different ways you can market your business, and I speak about this on one of my YouTube videos. So for those of you who are making money through TikTok, selling your soaps, body oils, you're selling food and beverages and stuff like that through TikTok, I regret to inform you that you got a cool 90 days left on the platform until it's completely over for you in the United States. Are there ways to get around that? I mean, yeah and no, right? You would literally have to be in Asia and get like an Asian-based phone and phone number in order for you to get like a TikTok, but your market won't be on there. So this is why you should target your local markets first, right? Targeting your local markets will give you the support you need on those challenging times when social media is not coming through. Social media ad campaigns are ad campaigns where it fluctuates because it depends on the algorithm, and somebody is still sitting behind that desk and controlling the algorithm. So it's still, even with ad campaigns, or even organic marketing on social media, that's still not your end all be all. And that's not even my end all be all. When I'm doing grant writing services, and when I want to put myself out there even more, especially what I am doing right now, because I see TikTok is not working and that the government is not really in favor of social media because we're learning so much and scaling at such an accelerated rate. that I understand that, okay, I have to tap into my local markets. I'm from Miami, okay? I'm from Florida in general, where Miami is now trying to become America's main capital hub, no longer New York. So now that I know that and I have this type of data and I understand what's going on, I am going to do attend more networking events, attend more luncheons, grant writing luncheons, go to different small SBA like places, right? Actual brick and mortar centers, physically go in there because we're not in COVID no more. And I'm going to continue to put myself out there, really do the work. Think of it like the Girl Scout cookie method, door-to-door marketing, right? When they say door-to-door marketing, they don't really literally mean you go door to door because you can't do that in certain states. It's about really physically getting active and getting out there, but you can't be afraid. One business owner that I truly admire that did this, who started, and I don't know if y'all know this young lady, but her name's Jada Waiter, right? Jada Waiter is, a lot of people know this woman as Lil Baby, which is the rapper Lil Baby, his mother of his son, right? Or his girlfriend. That woman, she's from Savannah, Georgia. She's a very young lady, right? And such an amazing spirit. She's always had an entrepreneur spirit. She kind of started with selling hair, like in front of Walmart. Yeah, set up a whole table like the Girl Scout cookie crew, and was selling bundles of hair. This was before lace wigs was a thing. We was buying bundles of hair back then. And she was so diligent and so serious about making this work that she persevered through her fears and her doubts of not being accepted, even when people just walked by and thought it was ghetto because she was selling hair in front of a Walmart. Right? But she made a lot of connections, and so many people got a chance to know her and really fall in love with her personality, which allowed her to create, her website and sell hair online. Then she transitioned from that into being more into content, right? Content definitely pushed her out even more too, but it had to be the support of her local markets that really helped her push her content out like that. Right. One rap group that said this, I think it was Quavo from the Migos. He was just like, you got to take over your city first before you decide that you want to branch out. And it's true. If you live in a certain type of city where it ain't a lot of like-minded individuals, it's all right. Just go to the next city over, friend. All right. Just go to the next city over and market your service and products out there. You are in a perfect position of opportunities versus people outside of America. Seriously. Okay? So, take advantage of those other marketing strategies like every door direct mail. I talk about that on another YouTube video, how you can use the postal service to send out your brochures and business cards, doing a door-to-door marketing. And not so much relying on TikTok 100% because we got 90 days left and TikTok is about to be over. Okay. All right. So for those of you who are coming in, we was talking about the Hello Skip $15,000 grant opportunity. So let me show y'all so you can visit the website yourself and you can apply for it yourself. Okay. So the Hello Skip is an amazing platform for you to join. And if you want to know any new grants, Veronica, you can sign up for helloskip.com and all the new grants will be posted there. You must take the time out to actually learn the platform because it will really help increase your understanding of what grant writing is and what grants are and how to increase your chances of approval. Hello Skip is a federally certified nonprofit organization that has a team of people that is there at your needs, okay, for your support. You can do a one-on-one 30-minute call with them about your business, do like a business consultation. And this is the perfect platform for startups. Right, especially if you are just getting started, you don't have your LLC yet, or you do, but you don't have a website developed, or it might be a few things in your foundational credentials that you're missing. This is the perfect platform to join. So let me show y'all. All right, so this is the grant, Hello Skip, $15,000 entrepreneur grant. All right, so you can visit helloskip.com. They officially extended this grant until tomorrow, April 26th. So we have 24 hours to apply for this grant. Now, this grant is open to all entrepreneurs and small business owners in the United States, regardless of the stage or size of your business. So that means regardless of whether you have a LLC or EIN or not, you qualify, okay? You must be a US-based entrepreneur and you have to be 18 years or older to apply. And like I said, you have by April 26th to apply, okay? So you can visit helloskip.com. You can use my invite code Superior Shelby, and then I'll be more than happy to, you can use my code and you can sign yourself up and you can apply for so many different grants that's available in this platform, okay? So yeah, that's that, but they extended this $15,000 grant until April 26th, no credit checks, right? They just simply, it's a 4-question application. The first question, describe your product or service. Describe your product or service. Second question, how does your product or service help your customers? Okay. Third question, how would you use the $15,000 grant money? And the last question, how have you tried to get funding for your business? 4-question application. All right, helloskip.com, you can visit there and book. Transitioning and developing your business is something that we don't talk about a lot on this on my YouTube, and I think it's because I've been so limited to really scale my channel, but now I'm not allowing that to happen anymore. I am going to start doing more traveling because I feel like it's time. Have you ever gotten to a point in your life where it's like things are going right? Things are actually sailing. Things are actually pretty decent, but unfortunately, it's you that's stopping you from reaching certain heights. For example, some of your traumatic experiences can definitely like humble you so much to where you don't take on opportunities as soon as you should or as much as you should because of your experiences. And also, you really believe that you're supposed to like just only be in this one box. Since moving here to Latin America outside the United States, I feel like I've been kind of boxing myself and isolating myself. I feel like it's more of an isolation than it is a journey. And it's like I left Miami because of the traumatic experience of having to work so hard and be in survival mode and pay these over $10,000 in just personal bills. No, that's not including the business bills. And now that I'm here and I'm able to live, paying less than $2,000 to live a month here, it's just kind of like that adjustment and also that belief system is a challenge. So what I'm doing right now is I've decided to transition my content over to, hey, how y'all doing? Transition my content over to more, still small business development and talking about grants and stuff, but traveling too. It's time for me to meet some international business owners. I really want to. And that's something that I felt like that was just a dream or just a goal. I wasn't really sure how I was going to implement that because I was so focused on, my American-based business owners, they need my help, this and that. But you guys have so many opportunities and so much of the internet that it's like, all right, it's too many of us, too many coaches and consultants out here for y'all to not know this stuff. So let me go ahead and take a different route and introduce you to international business owners and especially other Americans that are doing business on the go and showing you guys how you can still live the life that you truly desire in your heart. And also I want to give y'all some travel guides and all kinds of stuff. So I'm here in Latin America and South America. I can go to Peru, Colombia, Costa Rica. I can go to anywhere. So I decided to travel along this Latin America all through here, provide you guys with some travel hacks and tips, a comprehensive travel guide with some content in it, right? So it won't be boring. And also, I believe I'm officially ready to teach y'all how to run your own grant writing business. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do because we need more grant writers. I can think of only 5 grant writers, including myself, that you guys may or may not know of that, their content, I see their content and it's only their content that goes viral. That's Joy Hunt, Stormy Banks, or the Pink Firm, myself, Superior Shelby, the Grant Writing King, and then Ellie Talks Money. These are the only 5 people that I can think of that like really talk about grants and that, have a grant list, offer a grant writing service. Oh, and Bossy Wit. Okay, 6. So with that being said, I want more of us out here in this grant writing world. I feel like we don't have enough grant writers out here to what you doing? You are so dirty. What? Look at Murphy. No. Look at how dirty you are. What is that on your nose? Murphy. Murphy, what is on your nose, man? I don't think I want you to come. I don't think I want you to come in here. No. No, Murph. No. Murphy knows it's so, and we're going to have to wipe his face. This is ridiculous. So yeah, I want to teach you guys how to like run your own grant VA business, right? So, and then also, especially if you are selling like courses and stuff, I'll teach you how to like run Etsy and become an Etsy star seller. So I've been able to become an Etsy star seller in just 3 weeks. Okay. Yeah, it's like Murphy is, jeez Louise, okay? Come here. Let me see your face. Look at the face. Stop. What is that? Dirt? You've been digging? Let me see. You guys, and he's a white dog, so he can't be. You're so dirty. Come. You're disgusting. Murphy is just notorious. Notorious Murph. Come on, Papa. So, you don't want to come in here with mommy? Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's y'all nephew. Okay, Murphy be doing his own thing. He really do, and he's growing. All right, I miss my Murphy when he was like he was able to be on my lap. Y'all remember just 3 weeks ago? This young pup is growing into a big old husky. Okay, and I don't know what I'm gonna do because he's like. I'm literally 5'1", 140 pounds. This dog is going to be bigger than me, and I don't know what I'm going to do. Murphy, you are disgusting. You know that? You are disgusting. You look like you smell like a pup too. Okay, y'all, so back to what I was saying. Yeah, so I want to transition. I think it's time to upgrade and transition. If I don't show y'all that, then I feel like people who are just learning about me, they don't really understand or grasp like what I do. And they feel like, because this is a new girl I just came about, that, like your prices should be this, or they don't see the value of grants. So I feel like if we spread the knowledge of how to search and apply for grants and teach others how to run their own grant writing business, then hopefully that will get more people talking and aware of grants, and then we can apply for more opportunities, right? And I believe grants are going to become a more popular opportunity or option towards the end of the year. So if you guys want to learn how to run your own grant writing business, then eventually the site will be up in about 2 weeks or so. The site should be up, and then I'll have all of that on my website, expandmywallet.com. Okay. How do I get a grant for my business in Maryland? Visit helloskip.com. Here you go. You can visit helloskip.com, sign yourself up. This is a grant for anybody who wants to start a business or scale the business they currently have. All right, so you can visit helloskip.com, and this grant is for all entrepreneurs and small business owners in the United States. So regardless of the stage or size of your business, So you have to be a US-based entrepreneur and you have to be 18 years or older, and they extended the deadline until April 26th, 8 p.m. Eastern time, okay? So visit helloskip.com, sign yourself up, all right? And you can use my invite code, Superior Shelby. And it's a 4-question application, so you're not missing out on anything. The first question asks, how do you describe your product or service, right? How do your product or service help your customers? How would you use the grant money? And what have you done so far to get funding for your business, okay? So visit helloskip.com, sign yourself up, and HelloSkip has over 10 grants in its vault that you can sign up for, right? There's, look, 22 grants. So there's over 20 grants in here that you can apply to, all right? Some new opportunities, 5,000, 10,000 here. Verizon giving out another 10,000, which they do that every month, 25,000. So there's so many different grants that you can apply for in the HelloSkip platform in general. So why not go ahead and take advantage of these free money opportunities? No credit checks, no personal information needed. Simply describe your product or service. How does your product or service help your customers? How would you use the grant money? And how have you tried to get funding for your business? That's it, okay? So this is the grant. No LLC or EIN required. Visit helloskip.com and sign yourself up, okay? Oh, yeah. I have a nonprofit. Do you do independent consulting? Nope. Nope. I'm actually transitioning everything. So like I stated earlier, I think you're just coming in. So I would rather, I'm just transitioning because I feel like the consulting thing has taken a real toll on my mental, all right? Because it's like having to really coach and have that skill of coaching. I feel like I'm kind of burnt out in that area. Okay, coaching and consulting, I feel like I'm definitely burnt out. I'm tired of speaking to different types of learning styles. It's became a toll on myself. So that's why people and coaches and consultants, that's why we resulted into these courses and ebooks and stuff. But I also feel like the courses and things like that are not working. And it's simply because we're operating on a 3rd grade education. That's just how it is in the US. So with us understanding that, I believe that it's best that I target the right individuals, because I also said this last night, that I'm actually looking for the perfect candidate to help them win $1 million in grants. So that perfect candidate is not going to be a person who is just starting their business. It's not going to be a nonprofit, because I want a for-profit business. And it's not going to be a person who doesn't have their foundational credentials together, right? You have to be a business that has been operating at least 2 years. Murphy. What's up? Are you like that tired? You just really like... It's not that serious. You want to take a bath? You look dirty. Yeah, exactly. It's just a lot. So, and I like to, like all of my intellectual property, I'm just kind of like, I love to give out as much knowledge and game as possible. But the coaching and consulting thing, it's a lot. So, yeah, I've been... I said this yesterday on live, but I'm looking for the perfect candidate to help them win $1 million in grants or close to it. So that way I can have something to show more people and prove to show more people that these grant opportunities are real, right? And I think that that's also the limiting beliefs of most people and minority business owners too. They don't believe that they can get grants. I can show y'all all day, oh, I got $750K last year, but people are so into instant gratification in the now that whatever happened last year, that was last year. Can you do it again this year? And people are really focused on that. So I want to do it again, and I want to do it better than what I did last year. So I'm definitely looking for that perfect candidate. And so I have certain filters in place. This is why my website is taking a long time to get done, because I'm putting in so many terms and conditions and compliance things in place to make sure this website is perfectly comprehensible for the right business owner. So I've tried unsuccessful many times. I gave up, LOL, but I want to try again. Yeah, you can give it a try again, right? It's a thing where you want to apply for 1 grand a day and just kind of let it go, right? Not really put so much emphasis on trying to win. And also, it's all in how dedicated are you to your journey, right? Because I believe like so many of us like forget how it takes real dedication to get things done. Right, so are you applying to 1 grant a day? What types of opportunities are you applying for? How deep are you diving into these grant opportunities? Are you clicking the hyperlinks to look at the terms and conditions and to look at how they judge you? So that way you can have clarity and reassurance on how to answer these questions to increase your chances of approval. Right, so it depends on how committed you are to the grant writing journey. If you're just taking the link and applying, and you've applied for only 20 grants out of a year, that's not enough. Yeah, so yeah. No, I just started focusing on bringing revenue instead of get more customers. Absolutely, right? Bootstrapping is always the best way. You have to bring in some type of profits. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, most businesses and medium enterprises, they hire grant writers so that way they can focus on the execution of bringing in more clients and more customers, and then also not miss out on the opportunity on the back end of potentially winning a grant, right? To have as a safety net. So yeah, hey, what's up? Hello Skip. So here it is. You can visit helloskip.com and you can sign yourself up. Helloskip.com. And this is the $15,000 grant we're talking about. No EIN or LLC needed. No credit checks or personal information needed. It's a 4-question application, and you have just 24 hours left to apply. So you have by April 26th, which is tomorrow. All right. So this is the grant. All right. So this is the grant. Helloskip.com, and you can visit and you can apply for the grant yourself. Okay. Yep. And here's the application. Describe your product or service. How do you help your customers with your product or service? How would you use the grant money to help your business? And what have you done so far to seek funding for your business? Okay, so that's it, a 4-question application. You can visit helloskip.com and sign yourself up. All right, and HelloSkip has over 20 grants in its vault for you to be able to take advantage of. So I highly advise that you take advantage of all the opportunities that serve in your favor. You're welcome. It's my pleasure. I don't keep nothing, friend. So yeah, I've applied for everybody who pretty much purchased, came through, and did all of that good stuff. Me and my team, we have applied for this grant for almost 300 businesses. Whew. For 300 businesses. So yeah. I'm happy to say that. So hopefully one of you all actually get approved of this $15,000 grant. Like it'll be super dope. To have one of y'all get approved. Yep. So the transition, all right? The transition, that's what we were talking about. All right, so I'm going to be traveling more, right? And you'll be able to see this on my my paid subscribe part, all right? So if you want to see me travel, the travel vlogs, have your own travel guide and planner, all that stuff, I'm going to start developing that on that side. The subscription on YouTube, I think it's like $10 a month. So that's where you can do all that. And then that way, I'll also open the opportunity for you guys to travel with me, because I'm not just traveling just to go and eat at different restaurants and gain weight. The purpose, I'm a humanitarian, so I want to develop that skill and that passion I have for humans. So I want to go out and do things and have different business meetings with international business owners, right? People who own Airbnbs, all right? People who owns like land in Ghana, people who own like trade and export companies from Indonesia, right? Like one of the businesses that I want to get into is, which I've already kind of like set some money aside, but I wanted to get into selling Sazani chickens, which are these black chickens, but you get them from Indonesia. And you can buy these chickens and sell them for about $7,000 to $10,000 per chicken. So these are different business ideas that we can all gain from other humans across the world. And I feel like traveling together will allow us to increase our mentality or develop our mental state, and we'll be able to open our minds to all the other possibilities instead of only limiting ourselves just to what's going on in America, right? And plus, in America, everything's imported anyway, if you notice, okay? So yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, yeah, let's do it. So that's what I want to do. So with me traveling, I don't know, I've been thinking about some different places. I thought about Peru, Brazil for sure. But I also want to go to like I said, Indonesia, but not just go to Bali just to have a good time. I actually want to go over there and see what's up with the chickens. Because imagine really selling chickens. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know about, I'm from the streets, so selling chickens can mean a few different things. But selling a whole chicken though, for $10,000, that's better than selling a chicken. If a bird, if you know what I mean. Cause like one chicken is $7,000 to $10,000. Look it up. Look it up. There's a 10-minute video on YouTube. I think it's through Business Insider about these black chickens called Sazani chickens. All right. CESANI chickens. I think that's how you spell it. And they're black, all black chickens. Now, certain places in Latin America, they use these chickens for like spiritual beliefs, weddings. You know, they eat them or they breed them themselves and keep them as pets because for some spiritual reason they believe it brings good luck. That's their business. As a business owner, I'm going to go to Indonesia to go speak to the Sazani chicken farmer. And I'm gonna say how much should, you know, and I plan on buying like a dozen, 2 dozens worth of eggs, because come to find out of a dozen, you might only get 3 that actually grow. Then you really got to care for the chicken. And the thing about this particular business is that with these chickens, the cleaner, just like dog breeding, the cleaner and shinier the fur is, the bigger the chicken, the more black it is, the more expensive or the more you can sell for the chicken. One chicken you could sell for $7,000 at least. 3 chickens, that's 21 racks. You see what I'm saying? I didn't have to get on a consultation call, do a Zoom call, go through a lot of stress and anxiety of people possibly taking money away from me, going through disputes. I don't have to go through none of that, because guess what? It's trading and exporting. Now we're dealing with the big dogs, right? Now we just talking directly to people in Indonesia. We're going out to Indonesia, checking on our chicken farm, coming back to America, checking on the people who want to buy this shit. You know, like all of that stuff. We're doing bigger business. And I want to introduce that to y'all and show that to y'all here on YouTube. And I don't want you to just speculate. I actually want you to travel with me. So I'm going to be transitioning. I know y'all like me talking about grants. I know y'all like me sitting in one chair and being in one place. But I believe that it's more satisfying when you get to see the person that you are subscribed to really scale and elevate. And then you can see truth and proof that, you know, this entrepreneur journey is not an easy one, but it's definitely worth it. And the fact that you get a chance to be like travel with me as well. Okay. So I'm definitely looking for the right individual to get $1 million in grants with or for, a group to travel, right, to do some international business. And also, you know, I'm going to teach you guys how to run your own grant writing business. Okay. So 3 transitions that you're going to see me go through the summer and through the rest of 2024. And we're going to continue to persevere. And we're going to build this content. This is a challenge for me, right? This is even a challenge for me because, like I said, the limiting beliefs things and also the traumatic experiences I went through. I feel like I've isolated myself from my friends, families, and supporters from America since living here in Panama. But no more. It's time for me to travel Panama, enjoy Panama, travel throughout Latin America, show you guys how beautiful and amazing this country is and how you can bring your innovative styles to these countries. and how these countries, you can build relationships as an individual yourself. You can come to these countries, and each country has a U.S. Chamber of Commerce and a U.S. Embassy. So as a United States citizen, the opportunities we have outside of America is endless, okay? You could literally come to places like here in Latin America, join the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, and literally bring that innovative mindset that you have to a whole nother country that still operates like it's America in the 80s. You know how much you can leverage? So many of y'all be thinking, man, if I would have known what I know now back then. Well, this is your opportunity to really execute that. Because I'm in Panama. Panama operates like it's still, America in the 80s. It's dollar for dollar. It's dollar for dollar. The cost of living is much cheaper, right? The average cost of living, a person here makes anywhere between $400 to, let's say, $700 a month. And also living here in Panama, there's so many infrastructure opportunities. They still need to build their roads. They still need to build their highways. They're still developing that. Panama City is just Panama City, but you have a whole entire country, right? There's Asian Americans and there's white Americans and Europeans and all from different places that are coming here to these Latin countries, and they own pieces of land and they're developing on these pieces of land. How much a piece of land that will cost in America is a quarter of that here in Panama or in Latin America. So opening up your mindset to possibilities, right? Because you could live a much higher quality of life outside of America that's polluted anyway. So now I'm going to be teaching you guys that, okay? So before I get out of here in the next 15 minutes or so, I wanted to circle back to the Hello Skip $15,000 grant opportunity. All right. So don't miss out on it. You can visit helloskip.com, apply yourself. It's a 4-question application. All right. And you have by tomorrow, April 26th, to apply for this grant for yourself. Okay. Amazing opportunity. There's over 20 grants in the platform that you can apply for, and this is the perfect platform to kickstart your grant writing journey. Okay. So visit helloskip.com. You can use my invite code Superior Shelby and sign yourself up, okay? So yeah, we talked about a couple things besides Murphy being Murphy. We talked about TikTok banning, right? Which I don't want y'all to give up, all right? TikTok is not the end all be all when we're talking about business development or business marketing. That's not the end all be all. Yes, it was easy for us to sell our products and services, but also we have to use these social media platforms as one of those outlets, but that's not the end all be all. One of my marketing strategies that still works to this day that actually like people really do sleep on, and I think it's because it takes time, because you have to manually do this, is commenting on blog sites. So if you have a credit repair business or auto sales business or Airbnb type of business, and y'all know where you see like Wall Street Journal, Bloomberg, CNBC, even like all these media outlets, they have their own blog site or like website journals, right? You could literally go in there and you can comment. And when you comment, you can comment things about your particular service or product. I've been doing that for years, and that consistently continues to bring people to me, the right people. I've noticed that when I do it like that versus going through social media like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook, you get a certain type of clientele. The clientele that is on these blog sites, these are people who are actually searching for these topics. They're reading the actual articles and they're reading through the comments of the articles. These are dedicated, vigilant individuals. These are people who are not playing. And when they sign up for your services, they're going to see it through and through. But the thing about social media is social media will push out your content to so many different people that you might get some randoms in a bunch that don't even know what's going on, who like to impulsively buy. And I talked about this yesterday, impulsive spending. And then you might result into like getting a lot of high-risk clients. So commenting on blog sites is a really great way to market your business as well. but not commenting like your service links, just responding to individuals who may have a question, right? When you respond to them with the answer and with the proof of where you got that answer from, then they may develop trust for you. And then you can say, hey, you want to hop on a free 15-minute call? And then boom, there's your lead right there. Okay, so I'm dropping a little bit of bars. Just letting you know you can do that, because TikTok is not the end all be all. Social media is not the end all be all when we're talking about, product and service marketing. Okay, marketing your business, especially if you want to do international business, no. So I'm looking for those people too. I'm looking at, and it's crazy because I've been getting a lot of different people watch my YouTube, and you guys are from Africa and stuff like that. I want to definitely go to Africa, which I've already looked at how much it'll cost and everything. And I'm like, I might go to Africa much sooner than I thought, because how much it cost me to go to America and spend for my Airbnb in America and all that stuff. I might as well just go to Africa. Get more bang for my buck too. And I could be there longer. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I might go to Africa sooner than I thought. I applied on the 22nd of April for the $15,000 grant. Congratulations, that's great. That's great. Remember, when you apply for grants, you want to give the grantor's at least 30 days to review the application and to choose the best candidates. From the Hello Skip $10,000 Perseverance Grant, they actually took the time. It took them about 2 weeks or so to go through all of the applications, and they chose the best candidate. The person who won the $10,000 Perseverance Grant, which I applied for over 420 businesses, that person experienced serious trauma, but they still persevered through all of what they went through. They lost their house due to the California wildfires, and also lost a few family members due to COVID. So they had to really show grit and determination through those traumatic experiences, and they still kept their business open no matter what. So that was a well-deserving company. Hello Skip actually does live streams, and they choose the winner live on YouTube. Okay, so when you apply for this Hello Skip $15,000 grant, subscribe to Hello Skip's YouTube channel and turn on push notifications, so when they go to announce the winner, make sure you are there on their live stream, and you can be there, just to see if you win. So what's next now, sis? Where's the next grant opportunity? And Hello Skip, right? Hello Skip has over 20 other grants that you can apply for. Let me show you guys. So you visit helloskip.com, all right? And you can go in here. I'm not going to dedicate my time all the time. This was just an exercise I did, Anthony, but I don't come on here and do this all the time. I'm not doing this no more. But here you go. There's over 20 grants here that you can apply for in the Hello Skip platform. So definitely visit helloskip.com and apply to all these grants that serve in your favor, okay? So there's so many other grants in here that you can apply to. Yeah, this was just an exercise just to kind of help everybody out, especially startups. But will I do this again? Probably not. Probably not. I feel like these last 3-4 weeks that I've actually been applying for these 2 grants, the Hello Skip $10,000 Perseverance Grant and the $15,000 grant, I feel like it was a really great run. I also believe that social media or YouTube, people have just, you guys understand, right? Everybody should know about grants. I've done enough live streams to be able to tell people about these grant opportunities and about the Hello Skip platform. So I believe that, startups will definitely take advantage of that information that I have here on YouTube, right? But it's time to transition. This is not what I do. I actually charge $3,000 to write grants. So this $30 grant thing, or buy the course for $30 and do this and do that, that was actually an exercise on how to develop your Etsy or e-commerce platform and how to get others to, purchase your courses, even during a time where it seems like courses and things like that are not working. So, and it's something that I definitely will be explaining in my group. So the transition, and also because of the $30, you buy the $30 course and things, I believe that people, especially startups who don't know me, they believe that, you are cheap, and you only charge $30 and this and that, and that's not the situation. I actually charge $3,000 to write grants, okay? But it's free to subscribe to my channel and to get all this free information. I'm gonna tell you everything that you need to know. It's just all about, do you have the execution skills, right? So this was an exercise I did for 4 weeks, but it's definitely brought clarity and reassurance to me on the mindsets of where we are as entrepreneurs in America. I've got to meet a lot of business owners. A lot of you all are not tech savvy. That's very sad to say. But you know, we have a long way to go, and I feel like I'm not going to wait. Like, I'm not going to wait. I know where I am, and I know that there's people that are where I am or want to be where I am. So it's time for me to scale. So the transition is I will be doing more traveling, and on this subscription-based part of the YouTube channel, which you have to be like, I think it's called paid partner. I forgot what the name is, but I will be dropping all of my content where I'm traveling to these different Latin American countries or different countries in general. I'm also going to give you guys travel guides and travel hacks and different, you know, planners and stuff for your travel journey. And then also I'm going to allow you to travel with me, okay? Just probably 5 to 7 of y'all, and we're going to travel the world and do international business. So it's not like we're just going to go to Switzerland or just go to Africa and just eat the foods and get fat. No, we're actually going to go and tour some properties, go to different landmarks, and you know, speak to different international business owners and really grasp an understanding of how their business is operating in that particular country and how we can leverage as Americans. Because as American citizens, we have opportunities all around the world. It's just that we are limited to only believe that we have to be in America and only in America to operate our business. Well, that's not true. So we're transitioning to that. And then also I'm going to teach you how to own and operate your own grant writing business. The reasons for why I'm going to do this, I've been doing this for 8 years. So I believe like it's time for me to teach you guys how to run your own grant writing business or to have that as an extra stream of income in your journey. The reason why is because not a lot of us still know about grants or believe what a grant is. So if I teach you all how to search and apply for grants and how to run your own grant writing business and how you can make 7 figures from this business, then it may motivate you to really teach other people how to get into grant writing. Just imagine like what happened with credit repair, right? Credit repair was when we first started back in, let's say 2012. Credit repair was, you know, a thing that you didn't really know about. You would hire like a financial lawyer or something, right? But credit repair was really, we end up finding out that there's something that a person as consumers we can do. And there was no credit repair agency or a business model or anything like that or in the early stages. And then after that, we started putting out a lot of intellectual property on YouTube, how to like 609 credit repair and how to repair your credit. And so many of us put out so many white labeled ebooks that we spreaded that information. And now a lot of you guys know how to repair your credit. You know the steps you need. You know about trade lines. You know about, you know, the importance of your personal information and things like that. It's going to be, I want this to be that same type of wave. I want more people to know about grants, more people to know about grant writing funding, and to be to understand that it's not a challenge. Okay, so yeah. Yep. So that is going to be the transition for the rest of the year. And all of this will be on my website. My website, hopefully within the next 2 weeks, it'll be up because this verification thing is really taking a toll on what's going on here. What? I was trying to figure out why they was at my door. Yes, thank you. Thanks for your help. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, it's one winner at a time. One winner, well, from my understanding, that's what they did with the $10,000 perseverance grant. Hello Skip, they can do whatever they want to do. So I don't know. We don't know. We really don't know. We don't know how many people, but I believe it is one because of how they did the $10,000 grant. I think they're going to do it the judge the same exact way. So pretty much they, let me go into my vault real quick and see how many people did we sign up for this thing. Refer and earn. So I signed up over 368 businesses. Okay, let me show y'all. This is my Hello Skip profile. I signed up over 368 businesses. All right, that did not have a Hello Skip account, that didn't know about Hello Skip at all. Okay, so yeah, that's super dope. There you go. Total credits and all this stuff. So total credits is what I can use. Like say I want to get like consulting with them. then I can use that credit to do consulting, or I can sign myself up for the Hello Skip Pro level, and it can automatically write grants for me, you know, through the vote. Okay. So yeah, I've helped over 360 businesses learn about Hello Skip and sign up for Hello Skip. Out of all 368 of them, 18 of them became actual active members, which means they signed up for like the $20 a month thing. And yeah, so super dope. And I have over $1,800 in credits, pending earnings, potential earnings. Yeah, so that's what it says. All right. This is interesting. Yeah, of course, of course. So you can visit helloskip.com. For those of you who are just coming in, you can visit helloskip.com and sign yourself up for the Hello Skip $15,000 grant opportunity. Okay. This we have by tomorrow to apply for this grant by tomorrow 8 p.m. Let me show you the grant so you make sure you are in the correct space. Okay, friend. So this is a grant for those of you who are just coming in. All right. So helloskip.com, you can sign yourself up, right? And once you visit helloskip.com, all right, and then this is the Hello Skip $15,000 entrepreneur grant. Must be 18 years or older, have to be a U.S. Based entrepreneur, and you have by tomorrow, April 26th, to apply, okay? So you want to go ahead and visit helloskip.com, or you can have my team apply for you. Click the link in the description, or follow the instructions in the description, and we'll go ahead and apply for you, okay? So you won't miss out on the chance of potentially winning. So we talked about a lot. TikTok, by transition, right? Who I'm looking for, the perfect candidate to help them win $1 million in grants this year. So I'm looking for that person. And then also, you know, we talked about my new trade and exporting business, potentially selling Sazani chickens. So I'll talk to y'all soon. I'll probably be on here tomorrow or maybe later. I'll just turn on push notifications so you won't miss out, okay? I have to add the members area, which is the event page. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what we're talking about, but okay. I got confused. But yeah, and you guys enjoy the rest of your Thursday. I will see you all later, okay? Because I'm pretty sure we're going to have more people to apply for later on today. Visit helloskip.com or follow the instructions in the description below or in this video so you can have me and my team apply for the grant for you. We have just 24 hours left to apply for the Hello Skip $15,000 grant. If you want to apply yourself, visit helloskip.com, okay? Like, share, and subscribe, and turn on push notifications so you won't miss out on any more of my live streams and my good pre-recorded videos, okay? All right, so I'll talk to y'all soon. Enjoy your day.